हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
ये जो पेड़ देख रहे हैं ना,
जी।
ये मेरे बचपन के समय का है। On 1st January, I have a Bhagavad Gita class at the temple. Now the Gita Jayanti is going on,
जी।
so I have to speak on 17th chapter, entire chapter, 1.5 hours, but it will be in Hindi.
That's okay, Prabhu. We will still listen.
Yeah. I do give sometimes
Prabhu?
English classes. Yes.
Because of Indian movie, we understand few Hindi.
Oh, good. Yeah, then you should watch Hindis and Hindi news. Then you will get used to with the language, because in their news they use very good quality Hindi. First you watch the English news from India, then you watch the Hindi news, then you will understand.
Okay.
Because the same fact from the same channel, suppose Z News is there, Z News you watch in English, and the same thing you watch in Hindi. That's the easiest way.
Okay.
So 25 we finished. 26. 26 and 27 first line. These two we will consider because they have connection. Tatra pashyat sthitan parthaha pitri natha pitamahan acharyan matulan bhratrun putran pautran sakhins tatha. Tatra pashyat sthitan parthaha pitru natha pitamahan आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा तत्रापश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थः पितॄनथ पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा तत्रापश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थः पितॄनथ पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा स्वसुरान् सुहृदश्चैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि श्वसुरान् सुहृदश्चैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि. This sloka is just saying who are the people Arjuna noticed in the battlefield. So read it.
There Arjuna could see within the midst of the armies of both parties his fathers, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, friends, and also his fathers-in-law and well-wishers.
Very good. Read the sloka one by one.
Tatra pashyat stitan partah pitrun ata pitamahan acharyan mutulan bhratrun putran pautran sakhimstata swasuran suridhas chaiva senayor ubhayor api.
Tatra pashyat stitan partaha pitrun ata pitamahan acharyan matulan bratrun pautran sakim tata swasuran suridastaiva senayorubhayorapi. 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。
Varindarji.
तत्रा पश्चात् स्थितान् पार्थ पितॄनथा पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्थिता शब्सुरान् सुहृदश्चैव सैन्योरुभयोरपि
तो तत्रा पश्यत् स्थितान् पार्थः पितॄनथ पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखींस्तथा स्वसुरान् सुहृदश्चैव सेनयोरुभयोरपि. What is the verb?
The verb is apashyat.
Very good. Tatra pashyat. The verb is in the beginning, but when you will do the anvaya, it will go at the end. Apashyat. What it means?
He could see.
He could see. Tatra, there. Apashyat. Saw. What he saw?
He saw उसके पिता समान पिता.
And what is the subject of the sentence?
Yes. पार्थ स्थिता पार्थ ने क्या देखा?
Parthaha. As the subject of the sentence. So you got two things. What are the things?
Verb and subject.
Subject and
verb.
Verb. And what about the object?
Prabhuji, all his family members is the object.
Family members will be all the objects.
Yes. Once you understand this thing, you understood the sloka. Acha. Tatra is what?
There.
Yeah.
There. Right. And there is one more. Tatra is abhyaya pada. This also you have to say. Here, there, now, then, under, over, below. These are all abhyaya pada. There is another abhyaya pada. It's a hidden.
Prabhuji, this one, this
Atha.
Atha.
See, Pitrin Atha is equal to Pitrin Atha. Pitrin na is halanta, Atha has a. So a got submerged and you cannot see it, but it's a clear Atha. Ath nahi, Atha.
Atha.
See, Tatra Pashyat has a halanta, Sthitan has a halanta, but Pitrinatha does not have halanta. Again, Pita Mahan has halanta. So you will say half when there is halanta. But Pitrinatha, you cannot say Pitrinath is wrong. Again, in the second line, there are lots of sandhis. It's entirely sandhi. There are so many words. Acharyan. Acharyan na is halanta. So na got conjoined with ma. Matulan. Again, Matulan na got conjoined with bha. Matulan bhratrun. Na plus pa. Bhratrun putran. Na plus pa. Putran pautran. Na plus sa. Putran sakhins. Sakhin is halanta na, but na does not get conjoined with sa. So the na became a dot. Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
This is the grammar which tells you where you can do this conjunction, where it is applicable, where it is not applicable, where it will happen, but it will get converted to a different letter. Both two, like Rama plus Ishwaraha is equal to Rameshwaraha. A plus E is equal to A. So it got converted into a single and different letter. Or sometimes Varna Viparyay, none of them exists. Like we saw, sometimes the Visarga Lopaha, it gets eliminated. There is a Sandhi, but the Visarga is not there. Like we read one sloka where the Saptami Vibhakti, A was eliminated. One of the beginning slokas. Anyway, whatever. So, Swasuran. Again, see, Swasuran and Suhridas Chaivas is standing separate. Why?
Prabhu, can I ask a question? Pautran, Putran, Pautran, Sakims. If the F, they had the I don't know if I say it Halanta on top, it would have changed its meaning.
Halant, not, that is Anuswar, not Halanta.
Anuspar. Anuspar. It would have changed the meaning.
No, we already have Anuswar. But if it, no, what is your question?
Sakims, the word Sakims. If they had the
There is no Sa. Sakhin plus Tatha became Sakhins Tatha. This Na get converted into Anuswar. Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
So there is a Sa. The Sa became Ru, and Ru became again Sa. So this Sakhin Na get actually converted into Sa. That's how we get Sakhins Tatha. So the word is Sakhin plus Tatha. But this Sa, extra Sa came in between. This is also a Sandhi. So there can be four functions. Varnagama, one letter can come in between. Like here you can see Sakhin plus Tatha is equal to Sakhins Tatha. Varna Lopaha, one letter can be eliminated totally. That we have seen before. Varnagam, Varna Lop, Varna Viparyay, and what is that? Varna Viparyay, Varnagam, Varna Lop, Varna Viparyay, and Varna Vikar. Right. Varnagam is when some extra letter is coming in between, is Varnagam. Varna Lop, when the existing letter is eliminated. Varna Vikar, when that letter itself gets converted into something else. Like in Visarga Sandhi we see, the Visarga gets converted into Ra or Sa. And Varna Viparyay, when the letters are there, but they exchange their position. Himsa becomes Simha. So these are the total four factors happening in the entire grammar, whatever may be the chapter. Varnagam, Varnalop, Varna Vikar, and Varna Viparyay. There is no other thing happening in the grammar. Okay. So Tatra Apashyat Sthitan Parthaha Pitrun Atha Pitamahan Acharyan Matulan Bhratrun Putran Potran Sakhins Tatha Swasuran suhridascha eva senayoho ubhayoho api. This is pada parichayaha, separating all the sandhis. Now we found the verb apashyat. Apashyat is a singular verb. Apashyat in which lakar?
प्रभु जी ये फर्स्ट लकार में ही है, लिट लकार,
Lang lakar. हाँ,
लट।
lang lakar. Lat नहीं है, lung है. This is past tense.
Okay, yes.
Recent past. Lang lakar. So drishir dhatu. The dhatu is drishir. परस्मैपदी धातु लंग लकार प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन. अपश्यत अपश्यताम अपश्यन, अपश्यः अपश्यतम अपश्यत, अपश्यम अपश्याव अपश्याम. This is the rupa. Apashyat is singular, so
Yes.
definitely the subject is also singular. And parthaha is prathama vibhakti ekvachan, so definitely that is the subject. Parthaha apashyat. Partha kim apashyat? Partha kan apashyat, because there are more than one subject or two subjects. So kan, whom he saw?
पार्थ
Pitrun,
पितॄन् पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रात्रान् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखीन्
Swasuran,
ससुरान् सुहृदश्च सुहृदश्च.
So, and there is atha is also there. So atha means therefore, thereafter. So that will go at the beginning of the sentence. Atha parthaha tatra sthitan, situated there. Tatra sthitan. Then dot 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 dot. Pitrin, Pitamahan, Acharyan, Matulan, Bhratrun, Putran, Pautran, Sakhin, Sasuran, Suhridaha. Cha. Eva. Ubhayoho api senayoho apashyat. Here what he wants to say, Ubhayoho api senayoho. Like we are saying Pitrun, the parenthood, Pitamahan, the grandfatherhood, Acharyan, Matulan, motherhood, maternal uncle, maternal aunt and everybody, maternal uncle, Matulan, Bhratrun, Putran, Pautran, childrenhood and grandchildrenhood, Sakhin, Swasuran, father-in-lawhood, Suhridaha, well-wishers. Now, cha ubhayoho api senayoho. It's not only on their side, in either side he saw. So ubhayoho api senayoho, putran, pautran, sakhin, etc. he saw. So atha parthaha tatra sthitan, there situated there. Tatra pashyat sthitan parthaha, pitrin atha pitamahan. तो अथ पार्थः तत्र स्थितान् पितॄन् पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखीन् तथा स्वसुरान् सुहृदश्च तेनयोः उभयोः अपि अपश्यत्. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you do it?
Atta partha tatra itan pitrun pitamahan acharyan matulan ratrun putran pautran sakim tata swasuran suridha chaiva ubayor tenayor.
Ubhayoho api. Ubhayoho api senayoho.
Oh.
Api means also. Ubhayoho means both. Both also soldiers. This is Sanskrit style. Look.
Ubayoho senayoho api apashyat.
Right. So api means not only on one side, he saw the brother, father, mother of either side. Because it's a single family. It's Kuru dynasty. Pandavas are also in Kuru dynasty. So they are from the same family. So the brother's the teacher is Dronacharya, who is on the other side. So Acharyan means all the Acharyas standing on either side. That's why they are using Ubhayoho apisenayoho. On both the soldiers, Pashyat, he saw. Okay?
Looking at the word api, Prabhupada translated as including.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Next.
Taha hartaha tatra sthitan pitamahan acharyan matulan bhratrun putran pautran sakhimstatha swasuran suridha cha ubhayoho senayoho api apashyat.
Right.
tat
Wherein,
अतः पार्थः पार्थः तत्र स्थितान् पितॄन् पितामहान् आचार्यान् मातुलान् भ्रातॄन् पुत्रान् पौत्रान् सखीन् ससुरान् सुहृदश्चैव भयोर्सेनयोः अपि अपश्यत्.
Atha Parthaha Tatra Sthitan, whosoever assembled there, thereafter, Parthaha, whosoever assembled there, dot. Ubhayoho api senayoho apashyat. The fathers, mothers, brothers from both sides of the soldiers he saw. So Atha Partha Tatra avasthitan Pitrin, Pitamahan, Acharyan, Matulan, Bhatrun, Putran, etc. Ubhayoho api senayoho apashyat. Very simple sentence. Okay. So atha parthaha kan apashyat na tatra sthitan kan apashyat kan na tatra sthitan pitrin, pitamahan, acharyan, matulan, putran, pautran, sakhin, swasuran, suhrudaha cha ubhayoho api senayoho apashyat. Okay. Now sandhi tatra plus apashyat is equal to tatra apashyat. Savarna dirgha sandhi. Dirgha sandhi. A became A because A plus A is equal to A. Savarna dirgha sandhi. Sakhins tatha. Sakhin plus tatha. Na becomes Ru. And Ru becomes Sa. So that's how you get Sakhins tatha. Suhrudas chaiva. Suhrudaha plus cha.
Yes.
Visarga sandhi. So becomes Suhrudas. And that Sa, other side cha. Cha is soft palate. and sa is dental. So this dental sa turns into palatal sha. Suhridas chaiva. Is it clear?
प्रभु जी चैव चैवनी that is separate है.
सुहृदश्च अब सुहृदश्च एव च प्लस एव में होगा.
जी प्रभु
च
जी
प्लस इज इक्वल टू चैव. दिस इज वृद्धि संधि. The letter A turns into I, nothing else.
yes
So there are three sandhis in suhridas chaiva. First suhridah plus cha, then cha plus eva. So altogether suhridas chaiva, two different sandhis. Senayoho ubhayoho.
ये तो
This visarga turns into ru. Okay, and then ru only ra remains. Half ra gets into ref. Suhrida ubhayoho plus senayoho is equal to ubhayor senayoh. Acha taddhit. What are the taddhit?
प्रभु जी पश्यति तो धातु तत्र ये तो अव्यय पद हो गया. प्रभु जी स्थिता
कैसे स्थितन हो जाएगा? तद्धित कैसे हो जाएगा?
हाँ दिस इज नॉट दिस इज कृदंत. तद्धित स्थित तथा
पार्थः.
पार्थ.
Yesterday पृथायाः अपत्यम पुमान is equal to पार्थः. The previous sloka we got it, I think.
Yes
25. 25 we got. पृथा plus अण प्रत्यय. पृथायाः अपत्यम पुमान is equal to पार्थः. पितामहः is a तद्धितान्त. पितुः पिता, the father of father. पितुः पिता, this is damhach pratyay. Pitamahah. Damhach is a tadhit pratyay. So pituh pitu. Matulaha. Matulaha means the brother of mother. Matru is the word and dulach. Dulach is the pratyaya. Matru plus dulach is equal to matuhu bhrata. Matulaha.
प्रभु जी थोड़ा कृदंत जैसे कृदंत में कोई भी धातु के साथ मतलब आपका प्रीफिक्स और प्रत्यय लगता है तो वो तो कृदंत तो कंफर्म हो गया, लेकिन ये तदित में क्या रहता है? प्रत्याशी होते हैं, लेकिन मुझे ये थोड़ा कंफ्यूजन आ रहा है.
No, there are different pratyayas.
Okay.
And the pratyayas get connected with words. In Tadhita, we use words.
Okay.
But in
words means sangyas, right? Sangya.
Sangyas, pratipadik shabda. Pratipadik shabda. But in Kridanta, we use verbs. Then there can be prefixes before the verb also. Like avasthitan, we saw. Tha is the dhatu, but ava is the prefix. So it looks different. But the verb is there. So definitely it is a part of Kridanta. But Tadhita, there will be pratipadik shabda, words. Like pita. Pitru is a word. We have seen in Vibhakti Rupas. Those which have Vibhakti Rupas are words in general. Like pita, pitaro, pitaraha, pitaram, pitaro, pitrun.
Yes.
So pitru, matru, pritha, prithayaha apatyam puman. So something related to that word, and that word will be existing in Taddhit. Like Kauntiya, we can see Kunti. In Pritha, Partha, we can see Pritha. Pitamaha, we can see the word Pitamaha. Matulaha, we can see the word Matru. So these words are visible, but it's not a general word. Then you have to understand that this is Tadhita. And it generally, in general, relates to relations. Like we saw yesterday, Bharata.
Yes, Bharat.
Bharatasya Gotratpatyam Puman. So the Puman, the people who is having the Gotra as Bharata. That means who are the descendants of Bharat Maharaj. So the word Bharata came from the word Bharata. Bharata. King Bharata. So in every dynasty, whosoever is very glorious king, the dynasty is named after them. Like for Rama, we called Raghukula Nandana. So Raghu was the king in Ram dynasty, who was very famous. So that dynasty got the name Raghukula, Raghava. That's why Ram is called Raghava. This word Raghava is coming from Raghu. Raghu is the forefather. Like someone's Gotra is Bharadwaj. So it's coming from Bharadwaj. Only A came.
Indeed.
Tadhitesu Chamadehe. Only in Tadhit this sutra is applied. Just the first vowel of the word is converted into long. So Bharat, Bha has A, Ra has A, Ta has Ra. But the first the first A is elongated. Bharata. Then that is Tadhita. Bharata and Bharata. Like Vasudev and Vasudev.
Vasudev.
Vasudev is the father, Vasudev is the son. So that much change is Tadhita. Then it says, by hearing Vasudev and Vasudev, many people misunderstand this and they pronounce wrongly. Vasudev is the son, Kunti is the mother, Kaunteya is the son, Prutha is the mother, Partha is the son, Dasharath is the father, Dasharathi is the son. So it can say about a relation or Shaktiman. The person or the object which has power will be called Shaktiman. Shakti asya asmin asti iti. Shaktiman. Powerful. This word is also a Tadhita word. So in general, which is related to some dynasty, some mother, father, brother. Here Matulaham, Mama. The brother of mother is called Matulaha. So this is also a Tadhita. The word Matulaha is derived from the word mother. So when we derive a new word from an existing word is Tadhita. And when you derive a new verb from an existing verb is Kridanta. Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Viram Das, the message should go up to Trinidad.
From the verb, it becomes Kridanta, like this apashyat. There's the root of it. So now this is a Kridanta word here, whereas
Apashyat is not Kridanta. Listen. Apashyat is not Kridanta. Apashyat is also a verb. It is Tinganta. It is the real verb. That's why I said that the PDF we forwarded, you should read it.
Yes.
Each verb, this is Drishir Dhatu, to see is the verb. Each verb has 90 forms in general. Each verb has 90 forms because there are 10 divisions of a verb present, past, future, far past, etc. And each division has three purushas: first person, second person, and third person. Okay.
Acha.
And again, amongst first person, there can be single, dual, and plural. One person is coming, two persons are coming, and many people are coming. Similarly, second person and third person has also three divisions. We explained this before also. Like patati,
Yes, Prabhu.
patatah, patanti. Patati. This is third person. Saha patati, tau patatah, te patanti. He is reading, both of them are reading, and all of them are reading. Then Madhyam Purusha, second person. Tvam pathasi, you are reading, both of you. Yuvam patatha, yuyam patatha. And first person, aham, aham pathami, both of us, avam patavaha, all of us, vayam pathamaha. So each lakara, each division has 9 forms. Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
Patati, patatah, patanti, patasi, patatah, patatha, patami, patavaha, patamaha. 9 forms we get from each division, and there are 10 divisions like present, past, future, recent past, far past, recent future, far future, cause and effect future. If it rains, there will be grains. And vidhiling lakar, ashirling, for blessings, there is a particular verb, kind of verb. So in this way, there are 10 divisions, and each division has 9 forms. So each verb has 90 forms minimum. Okay, sometimes like in lot lakar, one particular division, in madhyam purush, second person, bhava and bhavata, 2 forms are being created. So 91 forms we got. So this is one kind of dhatu in general. Some dhatus are ubhaypadi. That means they have active and passive, both forms are there. Like bhaja dhatu. Kri dhatu. When you do kri dhatu, like from pat dhatu, patati, patata, patanti, from kri dhatu we get
karoti,
karoti, kurutaha, kurvanti. This is 90 forms on the left side, and on the right side, kriyate, kriyate, kriyante. So these are called ubhaypadi dhatus. So dhatus are again of 3 types: parasmaipadi, atmanepadi, and ubhaypadi. The ubhaypadi dhatus has 90 plus 90, left side and right side, horizontally. There are 90 plus 90, 180 forms. So whatever it is, these are direct infinite verbs, like real verbs. These are not manufactured, these are real verbs, raw form. These verbs are called tinganta. I said this, and you did not write down. Tinganta verbs. So tinganta verbs are the original form of verbs. And when we make a new kind of verb, like meeting my friend, giving him the money, I came back home. I gave example. So meeting, giving, eating, sleeping, doing, I reached home. So reached is the infinite verb. So what are the other verbs? Doing, going has also, you can see in English also, doing, going, meeting, spending, taking. Are they not verbs? Prahlad?
Yes, they are verbs also.
They are verbs, but they are not complete verbs.
No, correct.
They cannot, after meeting my friend, if I say, then you will ask what? After meeting my friend and giving him the money back, then what? After meeting my friend, giving him the money back, on my way, spending some extra money, then what? Eating, giving, spending, they are also verb, but they are finite verbs, incomplete verbs. Or after meeting my friend, giving him the money, looking at the running horse. Running, is it not a verb?
Yeah, it is a verb.
It's a verb. Looking at the running horse and uh, the falling tree, falling tree or falling the leaves. Look, I was in the forest with my friend, watching at the falling leaves from the tree. Falling is a verb, but it's not a complete verb. These are kridantas. So apashyat means saw. I saw. Partha saw his brothers, fathers, mothers, and everybody in this battlefield. The saw is a complete verb. This is tinganta verb. This is not kridanta. Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
So these are the major chapters like Sandhi, we know, Samas, we know, Tinganta, we know, Kridanta, we know, and Tadhita. These are the 5 major chapters of Sanskrit. But there are other 3 chapters also. That is Sanadhyanta, Krit, Tadhit, Samas. Yes. San Pratyay. Like there will be particular words which shows some desire. Like we say in English also, inquisitive person. Okay, inquisitive. A person who is inquisitive. Or a thirsty guy, a thirsty person. So thirsty, inquisitive, these are san pratyay. Like I have a question. Okay. So this question, jigyasa, or inquisitive, thirsty, as I gave this example, this comes in san pratyay, which is also a subdivision inside kridanta. It's a kridanta thing because you can see there is a verb. Inquisitive, query is the verb. Yes. Thirsty, thirst is the verb. So wherever there is a verb involvement, so under the department of kridanta, there are some divisions. One of them is prominent is sanadhyanta. Okay. So these are the 5.
Again?
This is called sanadhyanta, san pratyay, san pratyay. So this is sanadhyanta. Is it clear? Sanadhyanta is also a part of kridanta. When I speak about these grammar things, you should write down. Don't think that, oh, I will remember. At least the term you should remember. And when you sit down with this audio, whatever you are understanding, write in your own language. Then you will have a gross idea of the chapter, huh? Like we
write
spoke
down
about.
And we look up for the definitions of kridanta and tinanta for our English understanding to build on.
Right. So if possible, you put the Sanskrit example. If not, like I gave in kridanta, giving, meeting, spending, watching, and running horse, or the running boy, running child. I was so happy seeing the running child. So run is the verb. Dhavantam balakam, dhavantam ashwam, drishtva. So dhavantam and drishtva. Dhavantam means running horse, running, and drishtva by looking. Both are kridanta. Aham prasanno jata. I became happy. So happy is the tinganta verb, and running, looking at are kridanta. There are three verbs. So tinganta is only I became happy is the complete verb. And looking at the running, looking, running, looking at and running are kridanta verbs. Because with this, very simple. With kridanta, you cannot make a complete meaning. You need a tinganta. But there will be, this is not, there will be certain kridantas which are complete verbs. Okay, like gatavan. They work, but these kridantas are only used in present. Near past. Near past. Because when we speak, we mostly use I met him, I went there, I saw. So we, in our speeches, 80% verbs we use of recent past. Oh, I bought the vegetables from the market and I gave him the money and I went to see Prahlad. So we use the recent past. These are the certain verbs which are manufactured under the heading of kridanta. They are complete verbs. Then you don't need tinganta. Like maya drishtam, I saw. If you want to say in tinganta, there are verbs, complete verbs available. Maya apashan, I saw. But instead of using tinganta, you can use kridanta also. There are certain complete verbs like maya pashan, drishtavan, maya shrutavan, maya kritavan, I have done it. Maya kritavan, maya karyam kritavan. Kritavan is not from tinganta, it is a kridanta, but it has the capacity to complete the sentence. But this you will understand in later stage. In general, you understand one by one. General kridanta is incomplete, tinganta is complete. There are so many divisions and subdivisions that make Sanskrit more complex than the general grammar. You understand? Like you see here in this sloka, that's why Sanskrit is a thing that comes with the flux of time. The samskara is built slowly. Whosoever will try very fast, unless you are directly studying from the guru, going to him physically, and your very fertile brain, then you can grasp it very quickly. And you have some knowledge about the language Sanskrit. You speak, you read or something. Like a guy reads English newspaper, now I teach him grammar. And somebody comes and I start teaching Greek language from the first day, the Greek grammar. So the same thing with Sanskrit. Layer after layer, things will be completed. We came with how many? Just 26 slokas we did of Bhagavad Gita. But now you are able to understand what is samas, what is sandhi, what is kridanta, what is tadhita. Isn't it?
Yes,
You are able
Prabhu.
to understand in general view. Now you are able to understand little bit. This is how the samskara is built. Because
Yes, it's true.
the grammar is not like present, past, future, simple, indefinite, and simple present, continuous, present perfect, continuous, like English. It's not like that. One verb has 90 forms, and each lakar has uttam purush, madhyam purush, and pratham purush, first person, second person, third person, and single, dual, and plural. So I want to say a third person in dual form. Look at these parents. They are so nice. So this is third person but dual form. In English also there are words parents. Parents means both father and mother, but very few examples. And they cannot explain how parents is being developed, because these are all coming, the concepts are coming from Sanskrit. But Sanskrit will say Pitarau is coming from Pitacha Matacha, father and mother, is equal to Pitarau. This is a special department under Samas. This is under Samas. When we say Pitaro, we hear the word Pita. We don't hear the Mata. Do you hear?
Yeah. No problem.
Pitaro Vande. I worship my Pitaro. So Pitaro means Pitacha Matacha. There is a rule in Samas. There is a department under Samas called Eka Shesha. Eka Shesha. One will remain at the end. So when there is a masculine plus feminine, only the masculine will remain. Pitacha Matacha is equal to Pitaro. So Pitaro, if you come into the Vibhakti form, these things you have to practice. Vibhakti and Dhatu Rupas, you understand or don't understand does not matter. It is the rule, universal rule. All the students has to memorize the Dhatu Rupas and the Shabda Rupas without compromise. So start from today. Ramah Ramo Ramah Ramam Ramo Raman Ramena Ramabhyam Ramahi Ramaya Ramabhyam Ramebhya. This you have to remember. If you don't know, you want to say Prahlad's son I met. What will be Prahlad's? You don't know which vibhakti and how will be the form. You understood? Viram's
Yes,
father.
correct.
Viram's I called and Viram's father took up the phone. So Viram's. So you see in this sloka, whether it is generated from Kridanta or Tadhita or Samas or Ekashesha or Sanadhyanta does not matter. The word can be derived from 5 departments. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
Kridanta, Tadhita, Ekashesha, Sanadhyanta, these are the departments, and Samas. These are the departments where new words are being generated. So as much command you have, you can yourself generate new words. This is existing in Sanskrit. That's why you cannot say that Sanskrit has this much words. Like all other vocabulary, like you say in English or Korean or German or French or Trinidad language has this much letters. But Sanskrit you cannot say, because there are 5 sources, and if I'm a big scholar, I can create a new word. So it is infinite. Lord is Ananta, infinite,
Wow.
and the language of Lord is also in Ananta. Anything related to Ananta is also Ananta, isn't it? Krishna has infinite pastimes. Krishna has infinite qualities. Krishna has infinite forms. There are so many forms. You go to South India and you see this is a temple of Ayyappa. What is Ayyappa? We never heard. Oh, this is a Krishna when he came to meet this Uddhava, and this happened. So infinite forms, infinite pastimes. So the language coming from the lotus mouth of Krishna is also infinite. No one can say, no scholar can say that Sanskrit has this much fixed words. No. You can create dhatus. Also, the verbs you can create, but that is one of the very exalted position that someone can create a new verb. He is called dhatu vid. He gets a particular title, dhatu vid. So when you can create infinite dhatus, then imagine the sphere of that language. So ekashesha, I was talking about ekashesha. When one remains, like bhratacha bhaginicha, all the brothers and sisters of Prahlad came to meet me. Okay, but Prahlad has 7 brothers and sisters. So in English, we will say brothers and sisters because there is no words like parents. There is no words for brothers and sisters. But Sanskrit has Bhratacha, Bhaginicha, Bhratarau. If you see the vibhakti forms of Bhratru Shabda, Bhrata, Bhrataro, Bhrataraha. So Prathama vibhakti Dvivachan and Dvitiya vibhakti Dvivachan is Bhratarau. The same form is created in a different department called Ekashesha. Eka Shesha, one remains at the end. and the masculine remains at the end. So pitarau, bhratarau, these words are ekashesa. This is also a kind of samas, but it's an independent kind of samas. It is inside samas, but it has its own identity. That means it can be counted as a part of samas, but it is actually not a part of samas. Like the jivas, we are part and parcel of Krishna, but we are independent. So basically, we are separate from Lord Krishna. That is Dvaitavad. Lord and the jivas are different. It's true actually. But again, without the support of the Lord, without the soul, we are dead body. So we are connected. We are one. We are non-different as well as different. So Ekashesa is such a department which is non-different, but it is standing independently. Okay?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
So Ekashesha, Kridanta, Ekashesha and Samas. We got two new things today. From Samas, Ekashesha came out. And what is Ekashesha? These things you should write down. Because when I will use this term Ekashesha, you should be able to understand. And if you remember two examples, you will not forget. And from Kridanta, San Pratyant, San. Sanadhyanta, like Kridanta, Sanadhyanta, which has San at the end. San Pratyay. San is a symbolic Pratyay. Under San Pratyay, there are many Pratyayas. Okay? So Sanadhyanta. So from Kridanta, Sanadhyanta, from Samas, Ekashesha. So four departments we got. But actually these two and these two are coming from the same department. So these are four departments. And Tadhit. These are the five sources. So Kridanta, Sanadhyanta, Samas, Ekashesh, and Tadhit. These are the five sources amongst the grammar where new words are being generated. New words are being generated. So new words generated means either from the existing word, like from Prahlad. The son of Prahlad will be called Prahladeya. So this Prahladeya, the son of Draupadi, is called Draupadeya. So this is a new word came out. Now this new word, whatever will come from these sources, Krit, Kridanta, Sanadhyanta, Samas, Ekashesh, and Tadhit, they will again has to go through the Vibhakti Rupas. They all will have 21 forms. Like Konteya is the word coming from Kunti. Very simple. Now, this Konteya word, you want to use it as Konteya's brother, Yudhishthira. So, Konteya's is Sashti Vibhakti Ekvachan. Got it?
Yes,
Or not?
Prabhu.
You understood, Viram Das?
Yes, Prabhu.
Very good. So Konteya is the word like Rama. We got a concrete word. Rama was already existing word. These are called Namapada. Rama, Himalaya, Arjuna. These are eternally existing words. Eternally existing. But Konteya, Partha, Gudakesha, Rishikesha, these are derived from somewhere. You can understand that, right? Like Krishna is an eternally existing. Krishna, Vishnu, these are eternally existing words. But when I say Rishikesha,
These are derived.
Pitambara, these are derived words. Like Rishikesha is Samas, Pitambara is Samas. Okay.
So means these all new words which has some basic words is derived from these five types, right? From
Not
Tadhit,
five types. This Murari, these are Samas basically. The
yes,
name,
Samas.
the new names which comes, it comes first from the Tadhita. Some comes from the Tadhita like Kaunteya, Partha. But Hrishikesha, Gudakesha, Pitambara, these are samas. So names can again come either from Tadhita or from samas, mostly from samas, but some comes from Tadhita when there is some reference given. Like I say, Kaunteya, this son of Kunti. Draupadi, the son of Drupad. I want to say, like as I said, that Bharata, the king in the dynasty of Bharat is Bharata. So this shows, give some reference. Wherever there is a referential name, that is Tadhita. A referential name. You understood? Partha, Kaunteya, Hrishikesha. No, sorry, Hrishikesha is samas. But if I say Vasudev, Hrishikesha is samas, is also Vishnu. But when I say Vasudev, is Vasu related to, referred to Vasudev. When there is a reference to some family member, to some blood relation, to some gotra, to some king, to some rishis, it is Tadhitanta. Is it clear?
जी प्रभु.
That's right.
Ji Prabhu.
So there are two kinds of names, but mostly Pitambara, Hrishikesha, Hrishikanam, Isha. This is Shashti Tatpurush Samas. Pitambara, Pitam Amvaram Yashasah, Bahubrihi Samas. Under the Samas, there are this Hrishikesh and Pitambar, both is equal to Krishna, but Hrishikesh is Shashti Tatpurush Samas, different division, and what was that? Hrishikesh and Pitambar is Bahuvrihi Samas. So even though they are coming from the same department, but from different subdivisions of the same department. They are samas, but they are not from this just samas. They are, one is Bahuvrihi Samas, one is Tatpurush Samas. So once you understand the outer view, Kridanta, Tadhit, Samas, general idea, then you will understand the subdivisions. So that's why in initial classes, I don't talk about subdivisions. But now, after 2-3 months, you are ready to understand slowly. Now, when you are able to identify the word, this is Kridanta, this is Tinganta, this is Ekashesha, this is Sanadhyanta, then you are able to imbibe more in detail the grammar. And then when I will explain the actual grammar, it will be very easy for you. Because when I will start explaining Vasudeva, you understand what is Vasudeva. And now what is grammar? Grammar will just tell you the mathematical calculation, how Vasudev got converted into Vasudev. That's it. It will say, make a with this sutra, make a plus e is equal to a with this sutra. It's just algebra. But the main understanding is which department it's coming from. And certain things in grammar, you have to memorize. There is no other option. Is Vibhakti Rupas, Dhatu Rupas. You have to memorize. Everybody in the world has to memorize. So if you actually want some progress, then you have to memorize. Otherwise, if I use like Apashat, you said Apashat is a Kridanta. Why? Because you have not read the forms of Drishir Dhatu. Drishir Dhatu, the verb is Drishir, but the form in Lat Lakar becomes Pashyati, Pashyatah, Pashyanti, Pashyasi, Pashyatah, Pashyatha, Pashyami, Pashyavaha, Pashyamaha. This is how the form goes. And that you have to memorize. It might take 6 months or 1 year to memorize. I'm not saying that in 7 days you will memorize, but you take out the printouts and you read it blindly. Blindly. Like we sing many songs without knowing their meaning. Isn't it? There are sometimes some song we don't know the language also, but we like it and we start repeating it. Isn't it?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, it's true, Prabhu.
So in Trinidad, you are famous for this kind of rap music, which has no meaning, no head and no tail. So they just sing and everybody likes it and they sing. But if you ask them what is the meaning of the song, they don't know. So same thing you have to do here with Tadhita and Kridanta. Hey, sorry, with Vibhakti Rupas and Dhatu Rupas. There is no other way. Kalo nastaiva 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 gatiranyatha. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you memorize it. Then what will happen? You have some words in your pocket. You want to give donation, you want to do charity, but there is no coins or change in your pocket. Then what is the use? So you start reading it, make it like a reading. Every scholar, they wake up and then they read the sutras daily. Daily, the sutras along with their commentary and the dhatu rupas and shabda rupas daily. Those who are established scholars. So if a scholar needs, a student definitely needs it. But what they do, you don't pressurize that, oh, today I have to memorize the 90 forms of Patadhatu. No, you read the Patadhatu passively. After 90 days, you know all the 90 forms. This is the way that when we teach, when I will create my Gurukul, I will do the same thing. I'll make them read blindly. Then they don't know what is apashat, what is apashan. I will not explain. Just you continue, memorize. I will ask any Rupa Pita, Pitru Shabda, Pita Pitaro, Pitaraha, Pitaram, Pitaro, Pitrin, Pitrina, Pitribhyam, Pitribhi, Pitre, Pitribhyam, Pitribhya, Pituhu, Pitribhyam, Pitribhya, Pituhu, Pitribhya. So they will just recite. And that is a fixed deposit. That is the capital. And now I will start explaining. So this is the way we will continue. And then once you understand the Tadhitas, once you are able to understand that Vasudev is a Tadhita and Rishikesh is a Samas. Once you are capable to that, then if I explain to you that which Pratyaya Vasudev has and which Samasa Rishikesh is, then you will understand the subdivisions. But first, you should be able to understand, oh, this is Prahlad, this is Prahlad's brother, this is Prahlad's wife, this is Prahlad's son. Then what is their qualification? What are their jobs? That is a secondary thing. That will come gradually. Okay? Any question? Grammar took a lot of time, but it's worth giving. So should we stop it here, Varinder?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, we have to get ready, huh?
प्रभु जी
Okay.
आज दोपहर को क्लास होगी या आज नहीं? Today's
I will see if I'm free. I would like to give more classes. I will inform you.
Tomorrow you are traveling, right?
Tomorrow I'm traveling. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Because
So we will meet in New Year.
We will meet in New Year. Yes, because after going there, I have to prepare for this class on 1st January. So we will definitely start after. But tomorrow morning we can do the class. I'm leaving in the evening, so tomorrow morning we'll have the class at same time. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So last 5-7 days, the classes what I have given, you browse through it and jot down the main important things that I explained. This will be the
Yes,
capital of your life. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Bol.
Hare Krishna.